Yep, that's now going to be going live. It does sure appear like it. Okay, we're live. Welcome back to another video. This is way different from what our usual on this channel, but something I like to do. So last stream, for some reason, my other controller wouldn't connect. It was charged 90% and then just disabled. So now we're going to be doing this, which is something I've been working on a bit, and I was thinking, hey, well, that's 2 streams ago now, I said, I want to make some streams about coding and graphics, graphic communication. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be working on a project what I'm calling Soutine. Soutine is French for support. We're creating a support ticket, but with quite a few different things to help staff members out to make it a bit more enjoyable experience for them, get workflow done faster, and make it more efficient. So we have this is what I've got so far in my Good Doc. So we got the priority and priority settings. So we have keywords. If users type this in, it will raise the priority. Obviously, these can be designed by the servers, but this is like our examples. ASAP, urgent, read now, immediate, buttons on the form, what form options if they pick them, TLDR staff. TLDR, if you don't know, means too long didn't read. Basically, staff will get a summarized version made with the algorithm, so they can quickly suggest a priority or change it if they have half another level. And priority detected or select members. Some members, they may have frequent tickets if they're spamming, they might get a lower priority because they're spamming staff with tickets. Or if they're make frequent tickets, but they're all like very useful things. Like let's say the sort of suggesting they're finding bugs in something, their priority level can be raised. Could also be role based if somebody has a certain role, like gold member, or let's say they were a I've got something written here which I think veteran member. So long as they were from the beginning, maybe they have a higher priority level. It's also escalation. So if a ticket's not been read in a very long time or reviewed, it will escalate in priority. We'll have automatically a manual ticket categorization, so forms. Servers can set up their own forms, use template forms, and these consist of buttons, drop-downs, and modules. I'm sure you all know what buttons and drop-downs are, but if you don't know what module is, it's basically just a text box you can fill in, but not directly in the Discord chat bar. Some you might note from the film where it takes you to a different menu and Discord says this is not for passwords, etc. Because some scam people use it for passwords to try scam people. And we're going to be doing automatic acceleration. So much and such the same as the TLDR staff. And we'll summarize the ticket to the staff. Manual TLDR with members. Members can be asked to make a summary of a max words. Same goes with the staff. We can have automatic flags. So basically the algorithm will try to find words that are used a lot. Let's say they're trying to make a ticket for a bug, which was, let's say they're having a game, and there's a bug in the menu. There could be like flags like bugs or bug in menu if they use that phrase a lot. And it'll automatically try to detect that phrase. And obviously some words might accidentally flag like and or a if they get used to have some sort of database with frequent words to try to avoid that. This may not be that useful of a feature, but it can still be added quite easily. We can have manual flags by staff and members, which are predefined to help assign a bit more equipped staff to deal with them. Roles I haven't gotten to that yet. Live status, tracking notifications. So basically, I don't know if you ever went to like order like a pizza or something, but it might tell you like we're making it, it's in delivery, being prepared, etc. This would be kind of like that, but in a ticket form, like assigning staff member, opened, in progress. Those are all self-runny. If it's on hold, maybe the staff member can't deal with it at the moment, if on hold. They can also show other staff they can respond to them while they're gone. Awaiting a user response or under investigation. Let's say they're trying to report a different member of the server for saying some not nice things to them. Then staff members probably have to investigate that, or awaiting a further pirate response. Let's say the member they're reporting, staff trying to see their side of the story. Or it can even be reassigning staff. Let's say a mod was assigned to a ban appeal case and only admins can unban members. I guess that wouldn't really make sense. I guess it would be banned if it were banned in the game, not the server itself. Resolve, close, and waiting for more staff, etc. Or so if more staff members are needed. There'll be also some triggers. Let's say if nobody has messaged anything now, if the user doesn't respawn at all for a while, could be waiting user response. Be automatically applied, or if a ticket hasn't been reviewed by staff, be still being assigned the staff stage until the staff responds. We can also be toggle notifications for members. Let's say they want to get a message whenever the status changes, they can turn it on or off, or if you want to get a notification in the ticket itself by an app, you can get that too. Singles with the staff, that'll be toggleable. Then we have the data analytics reporting logs. I haven't finished this part yet. I just done the bit for the status changes. So all this is for the status. So we'll log when the status changed, and if a staff member changed the status by manually overriding it, just for dispute cases and stuff. Status history, just history of it. When did the status change, at what time, how long it's on a certain status. Produce automatic reports based on the analysis from the statuses. So they try to see where some issues are happening. Let's say there's a very long response time by a certain staff member. Maybe they can be assigned a few less tickets to get tickets done faster. Or let's say ban appeals were always taking longer in the open stage, or just longer in general. It could put ban appeals to a higher priority to try and get them done, or you can put them in the middle so other tickets get responded to a little quicker. Then status helping priority. If a ticket's in a sign, I'm going crazy now. Can't even speak. If a ticket is left in assigning staff or such that's too long, its priority level would increase. Can be reassigned to a different staff member. And ticket assignment. Here we are. So we have skill tags. Staff members will get a skill tag. Let's say they're highly skilled in dealing with bug issues. If a ticket's come in that's been given the flag bug issues, either automatically or via button, then they'll be assigned to a staff member who can deal with such problems, try to get tickets done a bit quicker. So we don't have to deal with the constantly giving it to different staff members until you find someone that knows how to deal with it. We'll be using the round robin approach. We don't know what it is. It's basically where, let's say you have three people, got person one, person two, person three. Person one will get signed, and person two, three, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It can be like very even. But if a staff member is taking a long time to respond to tickets, is inactive, or has too many tickets built up, let's say they were the only person with a certain skill tag, so they're getting a lot of that ones, because then the round robin will skip them. It's also priority based assignment. So basically, let's say think of like a fast pass at theme parks. Higher priority tickets will be given to staff members who know how to deal with them, maybe more veteran staff members, so they can get them a little quicker, a little faster. Obviously, manual overrides if something's going wrong by admins, so they can be assigned. Let's say ban appeals assigned to a mod who can't handle it, then they'll be assigned to someone who can. There's also just regular staff members who can override. So let's say there's just an issue like a suggestion. Basically, any staff member can respond to a suggestion, so they can respond to that ticket. If a different staff member hasn't responded in the wrong time, they can get out of the way. But if it was a ban appeal, then that ticket could be locked to people with the right roles. There's also staff overload, which is basically kind of like what we talked about up here. Staff member has a lot of stuff going on. Then it can be just given to a different staff member. Let's say some staff member had 6 staff members had 5 to 6, and let's think of a bigger number like 12 tickets. Then person 12, they'll get some of their tickets taken off them and given to other staff members to try to get through the load a little quicker. There's also staff availability, so if staff's going on holiday site and you just can't be bothered to respond to the tickets for a while, they can turn themselves off. So then it'll be given to other staff members, so the ticket will still get responded to. There's also an act where basically if staff member hasn't responded to any tickets in a certain amount of time, all their tickets will just be taken away and reassigned to their members. And here we go. As has gone through absolutely everything here. Soutine, your one-stop shop to Discord support, and here we are. So obviously we're still going through here. The main this is all written out. We're going to have to do more analytics, reporting, and logs. You obviously want to log your tickets in case dispute cases come up or people trying to appeal other tickets, and you might want to go and review them, or even just for analytics to try to improve your speeds or something. All of this is done. I say our priority levels are pretty well marked out. Don't want to make a bot too big to work on. So yeah, oh, it's going to be a fun little project for us. We also want to be thinking about logos. So if you don't know what software I use a cheaper software called instead of Page Plus X9, instead of Draw Plus X6 or 7? X8. One more than I said. Or two if you count 6. Which are basically just it's kinda like it's a one-time payment, and I didn't want to go for the Dolb since I was a plan. I'm actually planning on changing to a different program I found, which I forgot the name of in like a month or so, which is known to be basically just like Adobe, but again, one-time payment. But yeah, if you're find the name, I'll tell you if that one. I'm gonna get these two. Well, this is what we use in school. That's how I found them, and they're actually pretty good for what they do. So if you're wondering what programs I use those for coding. I use Visual Studio Code or rare cases it'll be Replit, but not really. I don't quite fancy Replit too much. Anyway, oh let's just go in here and start thinking of what can do. And now I say all that, I remember to unmute my mic. I have. Thank God. Oh, if I said all that and just found out I wasn't even really talking, well, that'd been horrible. So yeah. So for the logo, think maybe good to have like a ticket in the logo somewhere. It can be good to have like a handshake for like agreements. Since we're doing so much algorithms, cogwheels. Cogwheels. Could be robots, although robots might not be the best option, as it can make not players, it can make users believe it's controlled by bots and automatic responses. I know, like, say, when they get an automatic response in a ticket, we just think, oh god, I'm not dealing with this shit and leave. So that might not be a good idea. Unless they're cute people like cute things. You can also go down a different route. We can just make a mascot. Let's say we wanted to make a camel. I mean, we can just say anything about this camel. This camel um kind of aligns with our goals because it can carry high loads efficiently. The problem with just coming up around with it is you can just say, well, an elephant arguably can carry more. Or you can say a cheetah will be faster. I'm not going to take with that because it's useless. The camels are nice. And they'd also go back down the cute roads. We could also go down the high-tech world. We could have like circuit boards. Or we can even combine them, have a circuit board that looks like a ticket. But this might just look like a normal circle board since it'll just be a rectangle. We also have to worry about Discord's profile icons, which will be where logo primarily used, are circles. So we want to make sure it can be easily viewed there. We can also go down the route of just having a logo which is letter-based, typeface, monogram, whatever the hell you want to call it. For example, my main logo, which I will go just quickly post in here, I'll probably put that as the watermark, which is always I usually add to my things like this. Dun 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 dun. Browse on my computer. Here it is. These are all the same one, but I mainly use this one here or that one there for profile picture ones. And as you see here, it's kind of like that's typeface. VX and X. So you could go down that route if you ever so wished. But if we were to go down that route, the name of our friend, Soutine, we wouldn't really be able to fit that full word Soutine that's readable. That's readable in a small circle. But we just have an S, be memorable. We could be mistaken for other brands. If we just have a ticket, we'll be too generic. Because I've been honest, I think like 6 Discord ticket bots just have a ticket as a profile pic. We probably want to be a little different, eh? So, with all these things written down, what can we do? What can make our ticket stand out a bit more from the others? We can also think of brand colors. A good idea is to go for free. With one main one, secondary one, maybe like a white or something. Alright. Yeah. What can our logo be then? I'm thinking. I mean, we could have like a rectangle with smooth corners. And then, in the shape like a ticket. So that's kind of like roughly how a ticket would look. I mean, put like a couple of simple cogwheels to the corners to symbolize the algorithms we use. Because an algorithm is very different from a wall. Well, it's not very different, but you know what I mean. So why don't we put them in the corners? And we can put an S in the middle. I know what S, as we're saying, world's quite generic, but I feel like in this context, it could make it a bit more different, more stand out. And we don't like the first logo, we'll take a break from the logos. I'll go back to it in a little bit. I'm thinking our best solution would probably be using the draw plus instead of page plus, so we can get our vectors. As we don't know vectors are scalable, and we don't want any other. Like, best go this way as well. So we're thinking about it. We're gonna be having a let's say, oh, we don't want that. This is our profile pic. It's our size. So it's not the same size, but you know, we in a circle. So, let's go and get our shapes in. So we want a rectangle, which does take up a lot of the circle, cause while still being a rectangle shape. Could also be good to get a bit more movement in here. So I'm gonna make a bit of an angle. Okay. Oh, doing this did give me a bit of an idea. Once of the circle in background is a cogwheel and the ticket is kind of over the cogwheel. Another way I'm thinking about this is it might be best to start off with a rectangle. We'll add everyone onto this rectangle and then turn it sideways. So we can then use our alignment tools a little better and more efficiently. So I think if this is a cogwheel, we'll get some simple cogwheel what's called icons. Just so we have a rough idea, because it's kind of hard to think about what cogwheel could be. We can get some good ideas here too. We don't want to go this far in detail here. We want quite simple since it'll be very, very small. And we don't want too many of these bumps, but we do want enough. I mean, I am drawn to these ones here. I think for shape-wise, these ones might be better. I'm gonna go for these ones. Yep, there we go. So we got our cogwheel. We'll remove the rough border of this. So we have more to play with. I'm not gonna go in depth, we're not really be using this too much. Just, there we go, that's roughly there. So if we were to go, just so we have enough idea how this could look. Now use one of my old Discord bots, which I don't use anymore. That's the sort of solution. So we'll try to get like a rough ticket shape. So let's Google tickets now. What do tickets look like? So we have a classic cinema ticket. So I'm noticing now, when I said fill at the corners, it looks like a lot of them actually have like a almost chamfer type thing. Well, still a fillet. No, it is definitely a fillet. My bad there. But it goes in instead of out. I was planning to do an outward fillet, but it seems like they do like that. I honestly think it could be best to go for one of these ones instead. So you have the little bumps on the edge. We'll get a picture of that too, actually, just for sort of idea of train ticket. This has maybe your best one. This kind of covers like a classic ticket. Well, that's also good on there. Just may have a couple of ideas to play with. It's always best to have a few ideas of shapes to play with, because all these they're not the same shape. Like this one have the little corners, but they all represent the same thing. Ticket. Some classic ticket type thing. Cogwheel, they're all roughly the same. They just have different numbers of the little grooves in them. But these do play some differences. So here's our different ticket ideas. We can go for any of these. It seems like this one's a bit more far off the classical ticket look, so we might not want to go for that. But this will add more simplicity to our ticket. So obviously it might not be good to have all these bumps in it. So I'm thinking actually, overall, this one might well be our best bet for the simplicity sort of sake of events. So we'll get some circles in here. We'll fill them green to get a rough idea of what this one is diameter 25.4. We're gonna do 22 and 22. Now we're gonna make a rectangle with a width of 22. Right, 22. Actually, no, I had a big mistake there. It's meant to be 11. And we can make this height a little longer, just to make our life easier. And we'll change the color to yellow, so we can see it easier. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to grab it like this. And we're going to move it all the way to the edge, so we have like this. Then we'll be using this tool here, which we're going to remove. And so now we have a half circle. Now I'm now realizing I could have done a much easier way of doing this, which we've just been to. No, that one. This one maybe. Yeah, that's the same thing, but hey ho. We done it now, eh? So to do this more effectively, you bring it all the way to the edge. This all the way to the edge. Now this and this, essentially, we want two of these. We're also going to fill this with a color. Doesn't matter what color. Red. It's not red, is it? It's like orange brown. Don't know why I said red there. Well, there we go. So this will just so we have a spare one because we ever want to go back to achievements. And we'll rotate this 180 degrees. So it's now going the other way. We're now going to put this to the opposite side. This will also go over here. Hair. Remove. We do now have a shape that does resemble a ticket. I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, we can no longer fill the edges that well. So we are going to copy this. And paste this. We have a spare. Put this over here. Put this one here. We are going to be going for a different approach as well. So we'll see what it looks like when full its edge. 12577. 125.77. And we have a height of 53.36. And that's basically the same. Now we want a different color again so we can see it more easy. That's also probably closer to the ticket color, but it's definitely not being our final colors for sure. Let's get our spare one there. Before we even start working on it, so we could go for the classic. Good old classic there. I think we should do two of these, one with classic corners, and one with opposite direction. Just so we see what both of them will be kind of like. It's never a harm to test things. See if they work. These holes are going to be the exact same size. Because I feel like these holes, for what we're doing here, is definitely going to work a lot better. We'll also make a copy of this so we don't have to keep rotating it. Over here, let's do this. Here. Here. This. Remove. Ooh, this one, I don't like this. Too many of those fillets, so we're already just going to rule that out as a possible approach. So I think what we are going to do is just go back a bit before we gave him its fillet. Because that is a decent shape for it to hit. And we'll rotate this one automatically to 180 just so we have a copy of both directions. So now let's try this one. What would it look like if we had these corners with it? So let's bring them down here. Are you already down here? Yes, you are. Here. Now let's go here. Here. Okay. PC3 sounds. Oh wow. Afternoon. Okay, one sec. I need to sort my sounds out so I can't hear anything. Hmm. That don't switch. Hey. Oh, I can hear now. Yeah. So many outputs. Just, I don't know. Eh? Uh, One sec. Wait, one second. I need to change this right now so I can't hear too loud. Hold on. Okay, my mic's gonna go bad for a second when I first connect this, and I'll change it back. Uh, See, I'm not gonna be hearing you for a second. I hear you now. Question. Answer is no. Okay. So it's a pain in the arse to try to find the right one. Ooh. Just, does this work? Does this echo? I can hear you. I'm just making sure. Am I echoing or not? 'Cause what's, what's going on? Yeah, it's a hard, it's a hard process. You can't blame me. No, no, why would it be that? Can't be that. Honestly, I don't think what half of them are. It's just there. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that one. I mean, like, half of these I think are just built-in fins, which I have not a clue where they're from. And they're all called, I don't even know where half of them are from. I know this is my main one. This one used to work, but for some reason it no longer produces an output. Yeah, I not a clue what half of them are. Uh, Yeah, sure. How's it going? Oh, yeah. No, I'm just trying to make a weird ticket block, because I don't know what else to do. 147. Prime time to do work, in my opinion. When would be a better time? Yeah. Uh, Tricky one, that. Very weird one. So how's it going then? How's life? Nice. Ah, pretty good then. Yeah, a little bit. Not really sure what to say. Okay, fair enough then. I'm very bad for not reading my chat, so I didn't know until you called. Yeah, I usually just forget to read it even though it's open. Sometimes I do, for a while I just kind of forget it's there. I just shove in a different game and see what they're doing. Aye. Oh, trial and error then. That's lovely. What? Yeah, fair enough. Hmm. Ah, fair enough. I'm, ah, I don't know. I'm um, I can say more, man, but oh man, fuck, uh, I'm, no, it's just, I guess, I don't even know. I guess it is. And I can move. Yeah, sometimes people they take a while to get into things. Ah, yeah, fair enough. That's oh, yeah. Oh, not good. I said not good. Not good. No. Uh, I'll keep going. Yes. Right after this commercial break. We'll be all here all day. Oh. Ah, at least they know how to do that, I guess. I guess that's above their pay grade to teach you that. Oh, that's very useful for sure. You're not allowed to save settings anymore. Ah, Yeah. Mm. Your tutorials sound very helpful. I'll give them that. So one in. Ah, how lovely. This is a very weird place. Yeah, alright, fair enough. All right. Oh, you have a very fair point there. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's that little bit? All right. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just mind blown. What were you saying? Oh, all right. All right. What are you saying? Oh, well, hopefully it's not the starting scratch one. Uh, why do you have those blueprints? Uh, Whatever sounds like the better option, but hopefully you can figure it out so you don't have to start from scratch. Uh, Fair enough. They're not the best at explaining things in simpler terms. They just well, the tutorial for one thing, but then it's very different from what it says in the title it's going to be about. It's hard to find what you actually want. Alright, okay. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. Alright. Oh, hold on. I get some rest. Ah, they're very lovely, the dirty tutors. Alright, man. Yeah. Get some rest, man. See ya. Good night. Let's do my top off. But I'll stay here for a little bit longer and continue working in Soutine. And let's get rid of this weird line. So we got this done so far. We've actually managed to get our logo done and dusted now. It's a cogwheel to symbolize the algorithms and automation, but not symbolizing bots because nobody wants an automated response to a support message unless it's one that's actually answering the question. And the ticket to, well, symbolize the support ticket. I was concerned that the Soutine might not be too readable, but I think we can make it work. I tried to squeeze in here. Obviously, the background doesn't look too good and it is clipping in some areas, but overall, I think it could work. And then this could just be here's the ticket we found to see what the ticket looks like. I think overall we can make it work. I mean, it looks good as a watermark anyway, so as a logo, I think it works. It's a bit more on the messier side of logos, but I like it. We did have to cap it off, so it's not a perfect copy of the game. But it's just like a weird bump right there, so it kind of ugly. And yeah, so far we are getting quite far through this. We're getting I say most of this is probably done now. We're just talking about how we can then, from the general analyst of tickets, we can find the most frequent questions asked. And based on the responses most staff give, we can find a generalized response to give to members with the same issues to try to then cut down on staff time corresponding to tickets. We can also help set the priorities and stuff. And the staff analytics, I think, mainly just be some weird, fun way to see how well you're doing. I don't think anyone will actually use it, but it's possible, so may as well just add it in. It won't have to take that long to implement. And obviously the actual records of the tickets themselves and their data is probably most important for 1 year. Other than general notice, it's something that's quite important as well. This year, it's not really that important, but it's also not bad to implement. And I'm not actually really sure there's anything else to do in the this part of the analytics reporting and log state section. But so we're logging everything from a ticket. We're also kind of getting data from frequently asked questions, their messages, and I feel like this could also be I'm not even sure anymore. I'm getting tired of myself. So I think next, well, I'm going to say this is all done up here. Roles we still have to do, but the roles are mainly just to be priority roles. That'll be quite a simple section for us to add them. We're definitely doing the main bot. Well, for me, later today, as you can see by the time. That's not the time. 2:44 in the morning. So it'll be today, technically, but I'm gonna say tomorrow, because I'm gonna be sleeping. Just a little bit. I don't know if I have kids of knows, but when you have a laptop or PC or something in the room, it gets really hot really quick. And it's not very nice. Ooh, roasting on. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and 32 minutes. But yeah. Also, if any of you are wondering, the language we're using is Python. And that's all. You really need to follow language, really? We'll be using VS Studio to code it. I'm gonna say this episode, I guess it was episode now. We have quite good amount of work. We got the the logo made as well as general planning, most of them. It was obviously not gonna be as fun to go and code off of this, no matter how much we're planning. I feel like the end result could be very handy. We can find a little coding products for us to get through. And I'm thinking that from how I'm sitting stuff, my lap is killing me. I'm very love to just hop off here, call it a good night, and Soutine will be recontinue tomorrow. We'll finish this last bit, and we'll start the actual coding of Soutine. Good night, good evening, and good morning, wherever the hell you're from. Have a lovely rest of it. Goodbye.